What up, guys? What is up? It's Shani with Healing Elements, here to redo yet another reading. It's been kind of the theme this month. Had to do one for the sound, and this just cut off. And I had already, if you see the upper left, I'm using 3 decks. I already had pulled some cards, but I'll continue to pull some new ones live as we go through, as I haven't read them yet. And whatever we do have time to get to, maybe perhaps it was meant to be. What is meant to be shall be, right? So maybe these cards are more significant. But in any case, this is a collective reading. So anybody who comes to my readings, I'm starting to do timeless readings. I just feel that if you are meant to get a message regardless of your zodiac sign, it will find you. That's why, when you're cross-watching another sign, you'll find that some of the time it will really hit home and resonate like never before. I definitely plan on doing some of the zodiac signs, but have so much on my plate and so many projects and private readings. I am going to concentrate on, adding to my other playlist that I'm forming, such as the near-death experience interviews and, other things that I'll be announcing soon, and stick to the timeless for now. So anybody, any sign can get a message. The 3 decks that I am using, the brand new deck I love, the wild, I almost said wild unknown tarot. Oh my goodness. Into the Wonderland in tarot. So the beige deck that you see there with the rabbit, of course, and Alice is that tarot deck, brand new. I love it. It's absolutely fabulous. If you want to take a look, quite a bit came out. We'll take this one. That is out of the Cat Wisdom deck, the one with Saturn, the blue card pictured there, and then the Energy Oracle deck in blue. But if you want to take a look at my uploads, probably no more than 15 videos back, I did a walkthrough, my first walkthrough. So this is gorgeous. One of the cards, the Queen of Cups in the Wonderland in Tarot. Queen of Cups, I feel as if this is going to be a very emotionally driven, probably to do with love affairs, set of cards here that's coming up. I just have a strong intuitive guidance to tell you that you are owning your feelings. You're, in a position now, it may not be comfortable, but you're to the point in which you are adjusting to having this be the case, the feeling and the sensitivity and the notions, the intuition that you've been drawing from a relationship or relationships that are key to you in your life, and those that, have some reparation to do, or need to be, for the better good of your own soul's journey, extinguished. And that's not saying it lightly, but I think that whatever conclusion that you've come to, maybe, about a third party situation, about something, the Queen of Cups is letting me know that you're standing in your power with this emotion and trusting your intuition. And of course, we have the 6 of Wands. So this is a blessing. This is a sign letting me know that something has completed. So perhaps this is an indication that you are now set and committed to the completion of this journey, of this relationship, whether or not it, is to put on the gas or to pump the brakes. 6 of Wands is fire sign energy. So we have Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo you could be dealing with, or just having that fiery drive, that Energizer bunny, completely always going, capable, that energetic level that is like an inferno. And you are able to accept these blessings that will come in the form of recognition and, a sense of ownership from those around you and yourself. And, it's a knowing that's maybe even unspoken, that there has been something that has been a success or has dawned on you that is completed, and you are realizing this is quite an accomplishment, even if it's a heart-wrenching situation, right? It feels good to finally have closure and an ending. Oh, wow. Yes, for sure. Like I thought, this set of cards, guys, is all about water signs, or just the emotions that are so deep, with Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. The Goddess of the Moon card out of the Energy Oracle deck is very similar to, honestly, in traditional tarot, the first one we pulled, the Queen of Cups. This beautiful divine goddess on the card, just gorgeous. I love this card. Number 52, if that means anything to you. This card sings out to you to trust in your intuitive guidance, to trust in that notion that what you've discovered within your spiritual awakening journey, what you've discovered that is so deep you can't quite put into words with your twin flame or with your significant other, your partners. Maybe you're just committed relationships of, a bond type of sacred bond connection level. This is telling you this has been, I want to say, a karmic, solution. It's been something that, again, the Six of Wands is complete. And regardless if you had to dive down deep and, do some letting go and setting free, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's meant to be. Perhaps it stayed gone. Perhaps it came back to you. But regardless, you have completed a cycle. You have stepped into the depths of sensitivity and survived. And I feel like as if this is about someone who is falling in love or knows now that if you know that your feelings are absolutely 100% a success, completion, you do have feelings for this person. This is just saying you definitely are ready. Sign from spirit is saying, your angels, your spirit guides saying, you're ready. You can trust again. You can go forward. Just dive deep into your intuition and just expect that love hurts, and to love is to grieve, right? How beautiful. Wow. Out of the Energy Oracle deck, again, a happy family card, the number 4. And you can see 4 of them there with the rainbow, significant for an absolute bridge to your soul, a person who is like your life raft, a person who makes you feel as if there are no quarrels, there are no qualms. And that's not to say literally, everybody argues, everybody has issues that they work on, traumas that they have to deal with, and hopefully discuss in a happy, or at least a healthy, communicative way. But this is significant and a blessing to whomever this will resonate with, whomever this is for. Definitely blending families, perhaps creating, families, even pets, blending together sacred kinship in order to form a happy family. And okay, just like this whole entire energy right now for Leo season. Storm warning, the number 10 card in this energy oracle set. Yes, just in every reading for private clients and also the collective for Leo season, it has been exactly how I have been receiving it from spirit. Ebbs and flows, ups and downs, peaks and valleys that are extreme. So extremely high, steep peaks that are challenging and yet so affirming and so blessed when you get to the peak, you get to the summit, that it is rewarding you for years to come. And then the opposite of that, of course, is the tower moments. For instance, my situation, my father-in-law passing in the midst of us getting a 3-bedroom new place on October 1st. Just the very, very severe, extreme, highs and lows. And yes, for sure. So broken heart. Again, so much watery sign, sensitive energy, and I feel you. I want to tell you that a lot of us do have a broken heart for some reason or another. It's the number 9, broken heart, goes along with a storm warning. So maybe you have some trauma that is needing to come up to the surface about being brokenhearted, and the storm is brewing. It's the calm before the storm, and you are intuitively, like the Queen of Cups and Goddess of the Moon card, you are intuitively understanding that, like the 6 of Wands, something has come to a full and complete circle and is not a cycle, is not going to be cyclical and continue. And perhaps whether or not this is for your betterment and you're good with it, perhaps this does give you, a heartache. And not to mention the collective heartache that we are all experiencing. So I want to not fail to mention that the storm brewing, maybe your intuitive guidance, maybe you're getting downloads that are telling you the truth that we have pretty much fucked up our planet. Mother Gaia is suffering. We are having storms literally everywhere in the world. We are having fires burning out of control in multiple places on our globe. United States, we have Greece. There is, some huge fire in Siberia that I think is the largest that has ever been. So, you guys, your heart is broken. I love you. I feel you. And here we go. The first chakra, your root chakra, security and feeling safe. The Archangel Michael, always has your back. So do your entire spirit team. It exists. Your guides, your ancestors are there in spirit. You are able to call on angels, and you are entitled to feeling safe. Perhaps this is regarding what I just mentioned. If you have a broken heart regarding the state of, this COVID situation, the state of the globe, and all the perils that Mother Gaia faces, the Earth's, continual progression downhill. And so maybe you are feeling that this is an unsafe, place to be in the future, and you have to walk through it. Just know that you can do guided meditations. You can do a lot of work. There's a lot of books out there that can teach you, a set of mindful tools to do, even once a day, to go through like a 5-minute exercise, and that will allow energy to flow through and unblock these energy points, your chakras throughout your body. And if you want to, if this resonates with you, number 35, the first chakra, speaking of that sacred need to feel safe and loved, and know that you are getting what you receive and receiving what you're getting, and are able to trust. So do some work if this resonates regarding digging up your old journals, reading about perhaps when you felt abandoned, reading about perhaps times you didn't feel safe as a child. Were you, dealing with an absentee parent? Were you dealing with a relationship lately that has done that to you? Perfect. And you have number 33, which means a lot to me. Shout out Margie and Marco. 33333. The door to romance. The door to romance will be open if you can allow your first chakra, right, your root chakra, to be cleared if it is blocked. If you are having any, apprehension and trepidation about trusting in the notion of love and romance and bonds and twin flames, maybe you had a bad experience and you're just unable to, even process that the storm has broken your heart, and this is to come. And I think that once you do have that breakdown, once the tower moment comes emotionally for you yourself, and you are, real, and you're being true to your authenticity, and even saying just to God or the mirror and yourself, you're saying, you know what, this hurt significantly, and this circle is now complete. The circle of life that was for a reason, whatever it was that had broken your heart and was, such a cause of your feeling of unsafe around a romantic situation. So just know that this card is such a blessing to tell you that the door to romance can be open. It is obviously always up to the individual, but if everyone just loved and lost once and didn't go on and didn't let the storm come and wash away, clear like the rain, our sorrows, and like the Fool in tarot, the major arcana, to begin again, to leap forward without any kind of jaded, outlook. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful reading, and I think I'll leave it off there, guys. I appreciate you, and it is a beautiful, time. The ebbs and flows are very difficult. Let's get the last 2 cards. So why not? We'll go for a little. Wow, I'm glad I did. Number 44, right after 33, perfect synchronicity. Woman holding a heart. So you may come in contact with a contemporary, maybe a relative, a friend, family member. There is a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be divine feminine, someone who embraces all of the nurturing qualities, all of the leadership, but with a light, soft hand, and assertiveness rather than aggressiveness. So there could be somebody who can offer you advice on how to heal, those wounds that are associated with perhaps feeling in, any way unsafe or unsecure about going forward with a current relationship, mending fences, or with a new partnership, and opening the door to being able to be romanced, right? So this could be also if you are, coming to the reading and you have someone who, you really believe is a divine feminine energy. This is talking about they're holding out their heart and genuine about it. Wow. So the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, the 3rd eye chakra, beautiful. Number 40, that means anything to you. So as you progress through all these heartaches, all these trials and tribulations, all of these realizations about the earth and all the things that we are as a collective consciousness worrying about, You are able to tap into Archangel Metatron. You're able to see with your mind's eye more clearly that this is your purpose, is to be here during this very critical time in the physical that we call Earth, right? You are able to see things that are pretty much not able to be placed into words eloquently. For instance, like when someone has a near-death experience, maybe you have had profoundly spiritual experiences lately, and or will, once you let the storm, let the thunder roll in, let the lightning crash, let the rain wash down and wash clear, right? When the rain wall showers you clean, you'll know. That's Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Look up the lyrics. I channeled that for you guys. The sixth chakra is all about exploration of the higher consciousness, of the realms that we cannot see with our two eyes, but the eye, metaphorically, our pineal gland, our energy port. I truly believe that our soul's cord, is attached to this physical plane and also the ethereal. Wow, such a love reading. I had definite feeling to get with this pile. I think that we'll go ahead and leave the one on the left. Caring connections. This is number 14 in the Energy Oracle deck. It's talking about how important it is to have these caring connections. So if you have had any intrepidation or, second thoughts about going forward into something that is a door to romance, that is someone like a feminine energy holding a heart out to you, you can trust this. You can also be heard again. That is the beauty, actually, right? The beautiful disaster of life is that we might not feel as if, I've said it before, going through what I thought would be a divorce, going through that, saying, after this, I would not be with a man or woman or, gender and specific person, because I want to be just with myself in a caring connection with myself. That is great. However, it is beneficial to let yourself, once you're ready, and you'll know when you're ready, when the storm does come through and you have a broken heart, you process, you work on what, the dynamics were that set you up to feel such a heartache. You can go on, and it just takes perfect balance. Number 48, the Angel of Balance. And this energy oracle card, I will leave off the reading with this. Gorgeous. It is all about that Libra energy, all about temperance. This is like the temperance card in traditional tarot, talking about balancing, your self-doubt, your self-talk that may be too negative and maybe too positive. So you don't want to tell yourself that this new door to romance is going to be exactly opposite of what you've experienced before, because you don't know. Balancing and having an open mind, and the, yin and yang, openly being able to be realized, with that third eye, the sixth chakra, abilities to understand the complexity of that scenario, that we do need the light just as much as we do the dark, because without those dark sorrows and those trials and tribulations from past relationships or heartache, storms, we would not be able to feel the absolute joy. And I feel like that's coming to you with all these beautiful cards, something that is going to uplift you and that is nurturing for your soul. And that is, like the number 4 card we got in the beginning, all about a happy family. And even if that is through the universe, if you are able to get reciprocal vibes that are the same frequency as yours through the universe on the internet, and it's not related or going to be a relationship, so be it. And I wish you all the luck in the world as you travel down your soul path, finding that balance, finding the middle ground between the highs and the lows, because we have severe ones, guys. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you letting me vent in times where I am feeling sorrowful, and also be happy and give you these kind of readings. Blessings, love, and light, guys.